you talk about the D10s.
Well, absolutely, Asghar. They are a destructive team, and they've got some really star-studded players in their team. Well, they've got the likes of Rohan Mustafa and, of course, Ali Shan Sharif, who I keep on mentioning. I can't really forget that innings where he went on to score 281 here, the same ground, Asghar.
Absolutely. Down the leg side, great take by the wicketkeeper. They're up and they got their man. Strangled down the leg side is Usad, and a bonus wicket here for Abu Dhabi.
Well, what an unfortunate way to get out. It was a wayward delivery. I think he just got a bit of glove. An excellent take behind the stumps. This is very good cricket, and Team Abu Dhabi are having an upper hand on Team Emirates Blues. This is excellent.
18 for 4 after 3 overs, and in complete disarray at the moment is Emirates Blues. $18 for 4. The first sign of spin, the left arm spinner, the left arm orthodox spinner. Zubair is into the attack here.
Yeah, another very quality spinner in the lineup, Zubair. And he's come into ball, very comfortable position rather. Emirates Blues, well, they're into a lot of trouble. Already lost 4 wickets. And we're just into the start of the 4th over.
Oh, what a delivery. This is wayward down the leg side. Absolutely no chance for the wicketkeeper. It's going to be 5 wides. That was a very wayward delivery there, Wes.
Yeah, it seemed like it just slipped out of his hands. It was very wayward delivery, yeah. And no chance for the keeper behind the stumps. That was 4 runs written all over it.
Just trying to bowl that arm delivery, and it came horribly wrong there. That one just nice bounce and a little bit of purchase off the track.
Yeah, very good comeback delivery. The moment we see the spinners, when they try to fly the delivery, give some air, we see some purchase from this track. Excellent
It's
delivery.
a no ball as well. Well. Not a great start from Zubair, and Abu Dhabi just taking the foot off the gas here. It's going to be a free hit.
Well, maybe this is just the over they were looking for. He bowled that wide, gave away 5 extras, and now just overstepping, not getting his footing right. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, I think, yeah, that is a massive no ball.
Big no ball, especially for as a spinner. It's going to be a free hit. A use of the feet and didn't quite out of the middle of the bat, straight towards long on. 9 runs so far. He's conceded. Well, his bonus runs given away.
He's been a bit off colour. It's just early days. Again, straying down towards those pads. And is that going for 5 wides? Yes, it is. So this is not good stuff you're witnessing from Zubair.
5 wides again. Second time in this over, plus a no ball as well. Well, he's a quality bowler, but today it just seems like one of those days where he's clearly struggling.
Yeah, he's not getting his line rights. He's bowling in those perfect lengths, but on that occasion, clearly drifting towards those pads. And I think the keeper behind the stumps could have done a better job, but then this is turning out to be expensive and a very long over. Still 3 deliveries to go. Ah, beautiful. That is the area you need to be bowling, Asghar.
Especially, no one knows better than you. Be drifting onto the.
Yeah, good comeback delivery here. It's turning out to be a very lengthy over here, Asghar. It's taking forever for this over to end.
Well, he's taking an edge. 33 for 4. Sigh of relief for Emirates Blues. Drifting onto the pads once again, and it's lifted over the top. That will be a 6. A wonderful sweep shot to end the over. Gone for maximum. Huge over. 21 of the over. After 4 overs, it's 39 for 4.
Oh, what a brilliant strike. Going down on one knee and hoiking it towards that fine leg region. Pretty decent connection. And a very handy over coming in for Team Emirates Blues. 39 for the loss of 4.
$39 for 4 after 4 overs. Another spinner introduced into the attack. Another left arm spinner. And just straying onto the pads again here. Well, OS, that last over completely. So a sigh of relief for Emirates Blues. 21 runs of that. That was massive.
Well, absolutely, Asghar. He's been off colour today. Has been Zubair, usually very economical. And that has been launched into the orbit. And that is out of here. That is a huge 6.
Tremendous strike. And hitting with the wind does help as well from this end. And you bowling from the pavilion end. Batters have that wind helping their cause as well. That was a monster hit. Could have been a 6 on any ground. That was a big one as well. Out of here. And I think there's someone needs to rescue the ball here.
Well, that was a monstrous hit. And the previous over has completely changed the complexion of this game. They're right back in now. Emirates Blues have somehow managed to score 45 well. They lost 4 early wickets, but now are in a very good position here, Asghar.
The ball has been thrown back into the playing arena. And they found it outside. 45 for 4. Rightly said there, Wes. That was just, at one stage they were just tottering. And that big over and this over has also started off really well. It's a huge recovery and they're on verge of getting back into this game.
Better delivery, just bowling it quicker. And right onto the stumps, looking for 2, well settled just for a single. That is the right channels you want to be bowling, especially when you're bowling as a left arm orthodox spinner. Just need to keep varying your pace and bowl into the stumps, and that has not been the case. We saw in that previous over, Zubair went for plenty.
This time drilled down the ground. Straight to the fielder. Well, they'll be looking to get another boundary in this over here. As a spinner, you can vary your pace, also bowl a little slow through the air. This time quicker delivery. Outside off stump. Beats him. Good comeback after that 6. Four, 47 for 4. Last ball coming up.
Yeah, just the last ball coming from this over and a very good delivery and a bit of a mix-up, but no damage done. Well, that'll be the end of the 5th over. Emirates Blues 47 for 4. I think this is a terrific comeback for Team Emirates Blues, they lost 4 early wickets, but then those last couple of overs have brought them back in the game, and Rohan Mustafa has now come into the attack. Well, a very experienced campaigner he is, and to rather talk more about this game, there'll be change in the comm box, and it'll be Faizan to join us. Welcome, Faizan.
Thank you so much, Odi. Yeah, a couple of disastrous over, and the disaster continues for Abu Dhabi. That Zubair over, as you rightly pointed out, changed the complexion of the game, and things haven't been going Abu Dhabi's way since then. They picked up 4 wickets for just 16 runs on board, and since then, it's boundaries and sixes and wides and no balls that we have seen. Not a very good passage of play for Abu Dhabi. Some swing in the air for Rohan Mustafa. I don't know why all the bowlers are trying to bowl quick on this wicket. This is a dry surface. We've seen a lot of heat during the day. It looks like a surface that can produce some perches for the spinners. Look at how dry the wicket is. But either they are dragging the ball a little too much on the shortest side, or they are trying to fire it into the stumps. Neither of them is a good ploy on a wicket like this. I think bowling outside the off stump, flighting the ball a little bit, trying to get some perches off the wicket, that is a better strategy.
Yeah, that is a very valid point you make here, Faizan. We've seen all the bowlers as of now, they've been just bowling a bit too quicker. And the moment when we see the bowlers, rather the spinners, giving some flight, giving some air, and that is when we get some perches from this track and get some spin. So Rohan, he's given away 8 runs in his 5 deliveries. Just bowled that one wayward delivery. Oh, he's launched that right in the air, and that is a maximum. So this has turned out to be a big over.
Yeah, good over. 14 runs of it. And it's 6 gone. Blues are looking good now. They're out of the blues, so to say. 61 for 4. Look at that shot once again. Poor ball from Rohan Mustafa, trying to fire it in, bowling it short. And Aryan used the full Monty to get a 6 there. There you go, floating power play introduced. And why not? The momentum has shifted to the Blues. I think this is the right time to take it, as Ibrar is going to come in and bowl. The first 3 overs were very, very good for Team Abu Dhabi. And now some lessons coming in from Rohan Mustafa. He's known for that. He can give you a lot of gyan, so to say. I can do the same. It rhymes with my name also.
And I'm not too sure if Ibrar, he needs any lessons from here onwards, because he bowled a very good over. He gave away just the 3 runs in his second over and picked up that wicket.
You know, that's common between Rohan and I. We give some gyan even when it is not required.
Brilliant.
So Ibrar, to continue in this floating power play, a very important over this. Oh, starts off with a full toss, and Asif misses out on that. It wasn't a great delivery. It was a rank full toss, juicy delivery, and he missed out on that. I think he didn't expect this. Look at that. It was an unexpected delivery for him. But what a poor start. I don't know what Rohan said, but I'm sure this is not what he said.
Yeah, that was a juicy full toss, and I think it just completely took the batter by surprise. He wasn't expecting that. And straight away we saw that movement. So we're into the 7th over, and still we're seeing the ball jagging around.
We also have seen that these floating power plays usually work against the batting unit. We've seen that traditionally over the years. We've seen that already in this tournament. We saw that yesterday. Out of the 4 games yesterday, 3 games, the floating power play actually belonged to the bowling unit. So it is not always a great thing to have a floating power play towards the back end of the innings under your belt. it can go against you very, very quickly because the pressure is on the batter. He knows there are just 6 deliveries, and they try to make use of those 6 deliveries and play some wayward shots because of that. Look at that, 3 dot balls in the floating power play already. Now pressure building up on Asif.
Yeah, spot on there, Faizan. You make a very valid point. And what happens is, when you see that there's a floating power play, you just try to play too hard and not play on the merit. And that is exactly what we're seeing here. Just putting an extra pressure on yourself. I would rather see them waiting for those bad deliveries and wait for those opportunities.
I want to correct myself. The second ball of the over was actually an illegal delivery. It was a wide. So only 1 runs of the first 2 balls and a slow ball down the leg side. That has to be a wide again if it did not touch anything on the way. But I think it did. OD corrects me again. Oh, the batter is asking for a wide. I thought it did not touch anything on the way. You want to see the replay again. Look at that again. It's going. It did not touch anything on the way, I feel. OD disagrees with me.
Well, I personally feel there was a bit of a deflection right in the end when he was finishing his shot. But then the
That's called a
umpires...
dip. That happens when you're bowling a slower ball. Swing and a miss. Wide call this time around. It was not a bad delivery by any means. It was swinging away. I think Ibra didn't discount the fact that it's going to swing a little bit. But it certainly did. 2 wides, 3 dots in this over. This is turning out to be a good over for Abu Dhabi after that carnage in the last 2-3 overs. 21 run over from Zubair. 5 wides, no balls, wides again in that particular over. That changed the momentum in that game. This is well hit, straight down the ground. There's a fielder there, only a single. No, they are coming back. Good running between the wickets. 2 runs taken. Still is a great over. Just 4 runs coming off it in the first 4 deliveries.
He's doing a brilliant job here once again for his team, Ibrar. He's amongst the wicket takers. Well, he's playing his opening game here and has already picked up a wicket in his very first over and has hardly given any freebies in this over as well. This is a very good stuff rather from this youngster.
Wide. 3rd wide of the over. It's like a comedy of errors happening right now. Some poor shots from the batters, some poor bowling from the bowlers as well. And still, Abu Dhabi seemingly is in control, although last 3 overs have gone towards the Blues. Shot outside off. Nicely hit, straight to hand. Rohan Mustafa gets the wicket. In fact, gets the catch. And he's celebrating as if he has gotten the wicket here. He's a character, Rohan. Certainly enjoys this cricket. Legend of the game, Rohan Mustafa. Easy catch for him. Didn't even have to move. It was more like catching practice, but look at the celebration. That's classic Rohan Mustafa. Always enjoying anything and everything that happens on the field. 5th wicket down. They're back in the game. Abu Dhabi, 66 for 5.
Right then, so the floating power play has once again gone towards the bowlers. This is very good stuff here from Team Abu Dhabi. They're right on top. And Emirates Blues, they lost those 4 wickets. They had a partnership here, but then again, just keep on losing wickets. The moment they get any partnerships, this is good quality bowling we're witnessing from Team Abu Dhabi.
Slashed hard nicely into the gap. So 4 runs to end the over from captain Akif Raja, who comes out and hits this one. Still a decent over coming in from Ibrar. That comes to an end. Just 8 of it. Good finish to the over. It's 70 after 7 for the loss of 6. 5 in fact.
Right then, just the 3 overs remaining, and Harian is looking good away with delivery. He's just drifting towards that offside, and that is going to be 4 byes. Lucky that not been awarded as 5 wides here, Faizan.
Yeah, you certainly don't expect that from the keeper there. It was a quick delivery. He wasn't ready for it. Couldn't get down in time, and that's 4 byes for easy runs again for the Blues. They've given away a lot of easy runs in the last few overs here. Abu Dhabi. That's a good delivery. That's more like Rohan Mustafa. Right in the block hole, targeting the stumps. Doesn't give any room to the batter to come underneath their delivery.
Yeah, this is good stuff here once again from Rohan Mustafa. He's one of their premium bowlers, and it's very unfortunate that he hasn't picked up a wicket as of now. But then he gave away 14 runs in that very first over. Very unlike Rohan Mustafa. He doesn't like to go for many runs. But then, not a very good start to this over once again. A brilliant delivery right in the block hole. And this is where the experience of this man, Rohan Mustafa, comes into play.
Yeah, good bowling. Just 5 runs of the over. 1 off the bat. 4 byes. Short ball, quicker delivery, nicely played by Akif. Using the pace of the delivery, getting it up and over for 4 more.
Well, this is turning out to be an expensive over. Very unlike Rohan Mustafa. Just firing it, I think he just lost control of that ball. It slipped out of his hand, nicely cut away towards that point region for a very important boundary for Emirates Blues.
Played down the ground this time around. Only a single again. So runs have been coming in. They need to make sure that finish well, Blues. They've done well till now. They were 4 down for just 16 on board. Since then, it's gone the Blues' way. Oh, poor shot. But getting the result nonetheless. Kiani will have to do something about his running and chasing the ball. He was too slow getting there. It was his ball, mind you. And eventually it's 2 runs to end the over. An expensive over comes to an end. 12 of it. 8 overs gone. 82 for 5. That's the bowling card till now. Mohammad Mohsin bowled well, picked up a wicket. Ibrar Shah has bowled very well. He gave away 7 runs in the last, 8 runs in the last over. Picked up 2 wickets, 1 in each over. Uzair Bacha has picked up the wicket as well. And then there was that over that changed the complexion of the game. Mohammad Zubair coming in and giving away 21 runs, wides and no balls galore in that over. And a couple of sixes as well. Abdullah Kiani bowled decently well for his 1 over. Was taken for a big hit down the ground for a maximum on the second ball, but came back strongly and gave away just 2 more runs in that over. And then Rohan has given away 19 runs in his 2 overs as well. Uzair Bacha, his last over. In fact, Uzair Khan coming into bowl now. Very good bowler. And bowls first slower bouncer. He's not happy with the result because it's been called a wide.
It wasn't a bad delivery. Just bowling it short and the ball holding up into the wicket. And this is where the experience comes into play. But very unfortunate that was called as a wide by the umpire. Bowled a pretty decent over. We'll just have a look at that again. Banged in short. And I think that is a very good decision by the umpire. Right call.
And this time they're running too. They're running hard. And they'll get there. Good running between the wickets. So 2 more runs. Contradiction at its very best on that last delivery, which was called a wide by the umpire. Well done, Odi. Correcting yourself. Just in time. Yeah, thanks to our production team. They have replays from different directions, from different angles. Another swing at the bat, and this might be close. Oh, direct hit. Oh my goodness me. What a wonderful throw coming in from the boundary. And Akif Raja had no chance of reaching there. In fact, the dive came out after the ball had hit the stumps. Look at that. Good pick up and throw. Perfect. On the bounce. He was not even in the frame. And he's walking out of the frame now. So Akif Raja with a decent 12 of 6. Going back. It's the 6th wicket down. 86 for 6. Look at the run out once again. Splendid pick up and throw. Mind you, there wasn't much ground that he covered. He was just charging at the ball. But still, oh, that's gone. That's gone. Right on the money, Uzair. And it was a goner written all over it.
Well, that was a terrific delivery. Just pitching it full and getting that swing in towards that right-hander. And I think that is a very good decision. Let's have a look. Well, that is plumb in front. Just shuffling across the stumps and making a mess of it rather. Uzair striking once again in his second over. And Team Abu Dhabi once again have come back into this game. Emirates Blues have lost another wicket here. Harsh Desai, the ambidextrous bowler, will have to depart after scoring not 86 for the loss of 7. Once again, a very good delivery. He was right in the block hole, but somehow he's got a bit of bat on that and a good chase. Will allow the batter to come back for a second.
Well, yeah, he was strolling in the park, Zubair, there. For a moment, I thought he was thinking that it's going to cross over and reach the boundary, but it stopped by itself. So a couple more runs here. Bilal is the new batter who's come out to bat. They started really well, Abu Dhabi, and they're finishing really well here. The Blues had that period of play where the middle overs belonged to them. But since the floating power play, it's all been Abu Dhabi. And this is another take, another good catch. Ali Shan wouldn't drop those. And that's another wicket down. It's a cliche, but they are literally falling like a pack of cards.
Well, this is a brilliant spell we're witnessing from Uzair. Banging in short, and the batter not getting any timing whatsoever, has hit that long and high. And Ali Shan, he's not going to drop those. That is an easy catch. Well, Emirates Blues, they're falling here apart. 8 wicket has fallen down now. 888 for the loss of 8.
Hardik is the new batter coming out to bat. 3 wickets already in this over. And a swing and a miss. What an over this from Uzair. He's picked up 3 wickets in his spell of 2 overs. Finished his quota with just 12 runs against his name. This is great bowling. 9 overs gone, 88 for 8 Blues in trouble. Final over, Mohsin coming into bowl here. He's bowled very well for his first over. Picked up a wicket as well. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Poor. It's the tail that is batting right now. Although Aryan is on strike. He's a proper top order batter. 23 of 13. He's done well for his side. They need a lot more runs here. They need at least a 20 run over to make some impact in this game. It started well for them with a wide, so they still have 6 deliveries.
Yeah, Aryan, he's played a magnificent knock once again for his team. Full toss delivery. And he's dropped it. That was a very good effort. Has just made a mess of it in the end. That could have been a big wicket in the form of Aryan.
Yeah, I think it was a very good effort. And he had almost grabbed it. Full toss. Got it from the toe end. Grabbed it. Second attempt goes down. Not a bad effort from Uzair. And that'll bring up 90 on board. Still 5 balls to go. Unfortunately, it's going to be Hardik on strike. He's a proper tail ender, Hardik. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Not good. Aryan needs to get strike as soon as possible here. Just 4 more deliveries in this over remaining.
Yeah, this is where the game awareness comes into play. Hardik, he just walked in, and what he should be looking to do here is just take that single and get your aggressive man, Aryan, who's in form, back on stride. Have a look at that. That swung in and swung out and swung late.
It wasn't a great delivery lengthwise. It was there to be hit. It's just that late movement that Odie's talking about that foxed Hardik. Nicely played. That's a single at least. It is just a single. Aryan wants strike. Why not? Just 3 more balls remaining. If he can finish with a flurry of boundaries here, they can have a decent total on board to defend. Although Abu Dhabi has a very strong batting unit. So it would be very interesting to see what happens in the second innings and what kind of a target they are going to chase.
Yeah, the young boys of Emirates Blues have somehow managed to score 91. They were on the verge of being bowled out for a modest total.
Yeah, it's good. See that over. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Sliced off the bat. And timing it to perfection. That's a 6. Possibly the best shot of the day.
Lovely flow of the bat, making some room and nicely slashed away towards that point region. Very important 6 runs coming in the context of the play.
He didn't try to do anything cheeky. He didn't walk down, didn't try to play the ramp shot. He played a proper cricketing shot. And just getting it to perfection. Well, I am being told by my production team that that one was a no ball. So this is going to be a free hit. And he's missed out on the free hit. He needs to. Hardik, run faster. Good throw. But he's reached, I think. He's safe. They've gone up to the third umpire. Aryan was slow coming back. But I think he looks safe from the naked eye.
Yeah, it looks mighty close here. Aryan, he might be in a bit of trouble. It was a very good pickup and good rocket arm throw. Once again, we'll have a look at that. This will be an interesting one. And I think he's made it. So excellent running once again between these two, showing coordination amongst themselves.
Good work from Kamran Atta as well. He was in position. So good cricket overall. That's 100 up, by the way, for Blues. At one point, with just 16 runs on board, 4 wickets down, they were in trouble. And they looked like as if they won't be able to reach even a target of 80. But they've done decently well, and they've been aided in the middle overs by the bowling unit of Abu Dhabi as well. This is another good shot behind point. Couple more runs. Still a ball to go. They've crossed 100. It's 102 for 8. He would want to finish it with a boundary here. Aryan, he's done well.
He's played a terrific knock. Even that last delivery, just showing improvisation, and placed it perfectly, getting another couple of important runs for his team. So this is turning out to be an expensive over. Well, they would want to finish this game with a maximum. Last delivery of the innings.
Swing and a miss. Good running between the wickets. I think Hardik got there. So that will be a single to end the over. They've gone up to the third umpire, but I don't think it's going to be out because from the naked eye, it felt once again that he was home. Let's take a look at that again. First shot where he tried to be a little cheeky. Kamran Atta also fumbled with the ball, and that helped Hardik getting back into his crease. So one more run added to the total. It's 103 for Blues. The kind of start they had, this is a very good total that they've reached to. 103 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs. Good over the last one, 15 runs coming off it. Abu Dhabi started really well. They picked up wickets very quickly, 16 for 4 at one point of time, and then that over from Zubair changed things around and gave a little bit of momentum to Blues. Abu Dhabi made a comeback in that penultimate over of the innings. But that last over, with a few runs coming in, turned out to be very good. Let's take a look at the batting card. Yusuf 1 of 3, Ahmed 6 of 5, Ethan not of 1. That is when they were in trouble. But Aryan played a gem of a knock, 34 of 18, not out. Asif helped him in that middle over phase, 17 of 17. Akif Raja came out, played a couple of good shots, was run out by Basil Hamid. And that was a great throw coming in from Basil. He's one of the best fielders, no doubt about that. 12 runs of 6 balls. Harsh, not. Bilal, not. Hardik, 1. Look at those extras. The second highest score in the scorecard were 25 extras. Not good. Mohsin bowled decently well. 2 overs, 21 runs, picking up a wicket. Ibrar was the pick of the bowlers. 2 overs, 12 runs, picking up 2 wickets. Ozair, again, brilliant bowling. 2 overs, 12 runs, 3 wickets to his name. That was the over that brought things back for Abu Dhabi. Zubair, what a day. He won't want to remember it. Wides, no balls, sixes, everything in that over, and they changed the game. 1 over, 21 runs. Abdullah Kiani bowled decently well, I think. He was hit for a 6, then came back and gave away just 2 more runs in that over. 1 over, 8 runs. Rohan Mustafa was expensive as well. 2 overs, 22 runs, and didn't pick up a wicket. 25 extras was the problem for Abu Dhabi. Highlights for you from the first innings. Mohsin started things well. It was a good looking shot. But then there was this wicket. And it was easily taken by the wicketkeeper Kamran Atta. Wickets kept falling. They kept falling. This was a run out. Good work. And again, Ethan D'Souza. Beautiful ball. There was nothing wrong with that shot. A couple of good shots. And then another wicket. And way down the leg side on a poor delivery. Then that over that changed things. That Zubair over, which was hit for 21 runs. Then came Kiani and Rohan Mustafa. The spinners were taken for a lot of runs. 21 for Zubair in that one over. 8 in Kiani's over. And then Rohan gave away 22 as well. That was the wicket that broke the partnership. Pulled things back just a little bit. Akif came out and played his shots. Rohan was taken for a few in this over as well. That was another run out, the second of the innings. And a brilliant run out, mind you. Fasil coming, charging on top of the ball, and a direct hit. Akif was not even in the frame. And then right on the next ball, plumb leg before the wicket. Another wicket. And this one was hit high but was taken comfortably by Alishan. That was the last over. What a shot. Possibly the shot of the day from Adrian. And that is how things finished off. 25 extras. How much will they trouble Abu Dhabi? That is the big question. Abu Dhabi needs 104 runs to win at 10.4 runs per over. We'll be back for the second innings shortly. Welcome back to the second innings of the second match of the day. Of the second day, rather. That's a lot of seconds here. And to second me in the comm box, it's going to be Rashid Mohammed. My partner in crime is back. Welcome back.
Good evening, Faizan. Good evening, viewers. Thank you very much, Faizan. It's always a pleasure to share the comm box with you. We've enjoyed quite a bit of commentary, and it's been a very long time since we shared the comm box together.
Yeah, that is true. And it's always a pleasure for me as well, because I normally see you roaming around in the ground. So it's a pleasure when you sit next to me.
Yeah, I try not to sit with you. Well, let's get back to the game then. Abu Dhabi versus Emirates Blues. 104 runs, that's what's required. And two flamboyant batters out there for Abu Dhabi. Rohan Mustafa alongside him, Alishan Sharfu. Well, if these two get going, I think those 100 runs will look like a mere 50.
Absolutely. I think they have a very strong batting lineup. They have the likes of Kamran Atta, Ali Abid in their ranks. So this is a very, very strong batting unit. So all the mistakes they have made while bowling in those middle overs, they need to make up for that.
Oh, absolutely, and you forgot Mohammad Nadeem. They've got another addition in this season who is going to make quite a bit of difference in the batting lineup. Very, very talented batter and perfectly suited for this format. Meanwhile, for Emirates Blues, it's going to be Hazrat Bilal to start off proceedings. Another very talented bowler. He was he's already been capped with the with UAE and trying to make a comeback. First delivery coming up then.
Smooth action, and look at Alishan straight to hand. My goodness me, what a start. Bilal is all smiles. And why not? You've got Alishan Sharfu, the man who made records, break records in the D50 with his 281. He's back to the pavilion on the very first ball.
Well, trying to be over-aggressive there, Alishan Sharfu. First delivery coming down the track. The idea was right, but unfortunately went straight to hand. First ball duck for Alishan Sharfu. The perfect start here for Emirates Blues. None on the board and 1 wicket down.
Hazrat Bilal, what a start he has had. Has been, in fact. Look at that replay once again. I'll continue with that. Straight to the man. Didn't even need to move an inch, Yusuf. Good grab from him as well. Hazrat Bilal has been one of my favorite bowlers at the D level for a long, long time now. He has a very smooth action, hits the deck hard, gets some extra bounce sometimes, and look at that. Beautiful ball right on the money. Perfect. Ala Muhammad Shami.
Well, he is perfect, I'll tell you that. And like you enjoy his bowling action, I enjoy his rhythm. The way he comes and approaches the wicket and then the follow through as well. Perfect for a fast bowler. And he's given a perfect start to his team. First wicket on the very first delivery. That will put pressure on somebody like Rohan Mustafa at the other end as well. Losing a wicket in the first over, chasing 104 runs. That will take some doing because they've got a very strong bowling lineup here, Emirates Blues.
Yeah, certainly. There's Akif Raja as well on the other end. He's a very wily bowler when it comes to limited overs. Asking for a wide, Kamran Atta. Cannot believe it. It wasn't given. Kamran, let me clear the picture for you. It wasn't a wide.
Yeah, we've got a replay as well. But talk about his run-up. That's Hazrat Bilal for you. Look at that. Very rhythmic, very smooth. And then see the follow-through as well. Keeping his eyes on the target at all times.
Yeah, very rhythmic, as you said. And that's why I love doing it with Rashid. I second everything he says. Oh, that's an ordinary shot coming in from Kamran Atta. He just wanted a single, wanted to get off the mark, which he has. So first runs on the board for Abu Dhabi.
Now, it was a good delivery, Kamran Atta. I think he's a little uncomfortable early on in his innings when the ball is pitched on the stumps coming into him. Just wanted, like you said, wanted to get off the mark, get to the other end, and give the responsibility over to his senior partner Rohan Mustafa, who's I think the mainstay for Abu Dhabi. One on the board, 1 wicket down. Bilal picking up that wicket of Alishan Sharifu on the very first delivery, and since then he's bowled some very good deliveries. Bilal making a few changes in the field for Rohan Mustafa. Remember, this is a right-hand, left-hand combination. We just want to see who the two fielders are outside the 30-yard. Remember, first 2 overs are power play, so he's got square leg and a deep third. Bilal coming into bowl the last 2 deliveries of his over.
Nicely bowled into the stumps. Well played by Rohan Mustafa. He's found the gap. At least a 2 there. And he's a very good runner between the wickets as well. Completes a 2. This is an ideal start for Emirates Blues. They wanted Alishan's wicket. They've got it right on the very first ball. Just 3 runs in the first 5 balls and a wicket as well. Perfect start.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the right idea from Aziz Bilal, credit should be given to him. He must have played a lot of cricket with Rohan Mustafa. He's cramping him for room. Look at that. Packed offside field, 2 fielders outside the 30-yard, a deep third and a square leg. Just making sure that it doesn't give him any width, which Rohan enjoys a lot.
Oh, that's a poor delivery to end the over. Rohan could not make the most of it. It's going to be only a single to end the over. Leg bye is given by the umpire. First over gone. It's 4 for 1. Rohan Mustafa on strike. Harsh Desai is going to be the bowler. Bowling right arm off spin to the left-handed Rohan Mustafa. Shortish ball. That's not a great start. A half tracker, 4.
Well, Rohan Mustafa wouldn't mind those. His eyes really lit up as soon as he saw that length from Harsh Desai. Remember, he's an ambidextrous bowler, so he can bowl with both the arms on that occasion. Rohan Mustafa making the most of that short pitch delivery, hitting it for a boundary.
I think this is a mental block for most of the spinners in a T10 game because they want to bowl it flat, don't want to give any room. But you're better off when you have some purchase off the wicket. This is a dry wicket, mind you. The sun has been shining on this wicket for a long, long time. It can bring about some turn and some kick from the surface if you give the ball some air.
Well, having said that, I second you on that, Faizan, but I think a spinner coming into to bowl in the power play would probably just not do that right away. He would need some time, he'd need some protection outside the 30-yard circle. That's why Harsh Desai is probably bowling them flat and very, very quick. Kamran Atha, now change of action there for Harsh Desai, coming left arm.
Better ball, much better ball. Flighting it this time. Not trying to dart it in. Straight to the fielder. Good start to the over, just 5 of it. After getting hit for that boundary on the first ball of the over. He's come back pretty decently here. Oh, good ball again. Oh, chance for a run out. Oh my goodness me. A direct hit might have made all the difference in the world.
Oh, definitely would have been curtains for Kamran Atha. I think he didn't realize where the ball was. Went straight to Harsh Desai. Fielded well off his own bowling. It was a good delivery to start with, and then look at that. Was straight into his hands. Had all the time in the world to aim for those 3 stumps, but missed it completely. And Kamran Atha survives.
Again, flat into the surface this time. It swung in the air just a little bit. Yes and a no. This time he's gone. We saw a stutter on that last ball. We saw a stutter again. There were never a 2 here.
I think Kamran Atha has just lost it. There was no second there. Good effort in the field. Good pickup and a good release. And then look at that. Harsh did try to make a mess of it, but then made the most of it at the end. Kamranatha, not lucky the second time. He'll have to walk back. 11 on the board. He's gone after scoring just 2 of 5 deliveries. Ethan D'Souza and Harsh Desai getting that wicket of Kamranatha. 2 wickets down, 11 on the board for Abu Dhabi.
Ali Abid is the new batter, the captain coming out to bat now. One of my favorite batters in this Abu Dhabi unit. That's a good shot, flat and hard. And good finish to the over for Rohan Mustafa. That's more like the Rohan Mustafa that we know. 2 overs gone, 15 for 2 Abu Dhabi.
Look at that boundary once again. Coming down the track. He probably anticipated that it's going to be a slightly short delivery. Rohan Mustafa making room for himself whilst coming down the track. And hitting in the vacant area for a boundary to end the over. 15 for 2 after 2 overs. Abu Dhabi on track to chase down 104 runs.
So it's the captain coming into bowl for Emirates Blues here. Captain to captain. Ali Abid is going to face for the very first time Akif Raja, a very good bowler. Can bowl those difficult lines and lengths and can use his fingers like that.
Yeah, that was a good delivery to start with. Ali Abid very tentative with that first shot, first delivery he's facing. Remember, they're 2 down, Abu Dhabi. They will be thinking a lot of things here. Meanwhile, Faizan is not thinking anything with his hat on.
Oh, that's a lot of handsomeness on the screen. That is what I'm thinking. And a lot of gym equipments for you.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me that. But yes, Faizan is handsome.
So are you. On second thoughts, actually. Handsome looking drive there from Ali Abid. Couple of runs. This time there's no stutter. So they've completed 2 easily here.
Full ball delivery to Ali Abid, and he's made sure that he plays it in the gap. Didn't have the legs to go all the way for a boundary, but I think now he's off the mark. He will probably just try to give strike to Rohan Mustafa at the other end, who can be the aggressor in the innings, and Ali Abid would probably want to be the anchor role.
Yeah, be it commentary, be it on the ground. It happens the same way. There has to be an anchor. My anchor is Rashid Mohammed. Ali Abid needs to anchor this innings really well here.
And you can be the aggressor, Faizan, that you always want to be.
Even the production team loves us. Thank you, guys. One thing I've realized after watching us like this on the screen, that we use a lot of filters on our phones.
Talk about yourself, Faizan. I don't have too many pictures on my phone. Not a big fan of selfies. Meanwhile, 86 is what is required for Abu Dhabi of 45 deliveries. Remember, they've lost 2 wickets. Both Alishan Sharafu and Kamranatha are back in the hutch. Now, all the responsibility on the senior statesmen in the team, Rohan Mustafa and Ali Abid. Both of them need to steady the ship, and at the same time, they need to get quick runs.
Yeah, certainly. Under a spot of bother here. Oh, good ball. Very good ball. This is a perfect ball for Rohan Mustafa, because he doesn't clear his front leg very quickly. So sometimes gets in a tangle. Look at that. Both those feet were together. He had no room whatsoever to hit it on the offside.
Well, I think they've played so much cricket together in the same team against each other that they know his strengths, and I'm sure they'll not give any width to Rohan Mustafa. We saw in the first over as well. Hazrat Bilal not giving any width to Rohan Mustafa. Akif Raja is following suit here, and that's working for them. So they're just putting that pressure on these two batters.
Nice. Good looking shot. Straight to the fielder, unfortunately. And Akif had to show his acrobatic skills to get out of the way.
Well, he was trying to field that, Faizan. Wasn't trying to get away. But this has been a very decent over from Akif. Just 4 runs. Leading from the front here. Let's have a look once again. Thanks to Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Misal, our production men, to give us that replay once again and make sure that Akif wasn't getting away from there.
Oh, good ball to end the over. That's a nice bouncer. Good finish to the first over for Captain Akif. It's 3 overs gone, 19 for 2. Abu Dhabi in a spot of bother here. Look at that. Our camera crew doing a great job of showing you some great pictures from Ajman. The sunset is always beautiful in this part of the world, especially at the start of the summers. And once you're down here, make sure that you see those sunsets from the beaches in and around UAE. In Ajman, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, or Sharjah, wherever you are, you'll see those beautiful pictures, especially during sunsets.
Rohan Mustafa on 13 of 8, 19 for 2 after 3 overs. New bowler, Mohammed, comes in, bowls it down the leg side, and Rohan Mustafa has got a hold of that. That's gone many a miles into the stands for a maximum.
Yeah, that was Ramzan. Very wayward delivery, the first up. And the sun was setting on the horizon. This ball has gone exactly there.
And beyond, I think, was a very, very wayward delivery down the leg side. Would have been a perfect delivery to a right-hander, but this right-hand, left-hand combination that can trouble the batters. Let's have a look once again. Rohan Mustafa was ready. Sometimes you don't get the connection you want when it's so much down the leg side, but Rohan Mustafa on that occasion, well, he did get a lot of bat on that, and what a way to start this over. 6 runs.
And again, this is up in the air. He hasn't timed that to perfection. There's a fielder coming underneath and drops it. And to add insult to injury, it has sailed over the boundary for a 4.
Well, that was another very, very big shot from Rohan Mustafa. Trying to go towards the onside. Got a lot of height on that. Not the distance he was looking for. And the fielder making a mess of that. Should have been taken. Could have been another wicket here. Ramzan would have gotten his revenge. Not the case. Unfortunately, it's a boundary. So 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Pressure on the bowler now.
That's why I love the D10. The game can change in a matter of 3 deliveries. Nicely played again, straight to the fielder. Only a single this time.
And the right thing to do after hitting 10 runs of 2 deliveries, get to the other end, pick up a single, keep the rotation going. Abid, they're still new to the crease. So the opportunity for Ramzan to make a comeback into this over. If he can manage to pick up a wicket here, all will be forgotten. And he'll probably be able to bowl a decent over at the end.
Absolutely. The only way to win this game for Emirates Blues is to get wickets consistently and regularly. If they can keep doing that, they can put pressure on this Abu Dhabi unit. They've already lost 2 big wickets. 2 dashers are back to the pavilion. Ali Shan and Kamranata. That's an ordinary looking shot from Ali Abid. Was a little late on that ball there. Plays it for a single.
But I think he's doing the right thing. He's making sure that he gives strike to Rohan Mustafa at the other end, who's raced on to 24 of just 11 deliveries. Courtesy some good hitting in this over. In the start of the over, he got 10 runs of 2 deliveries. So now opportunity for him now. Looks like he's settled down. Can try and take this game away from Emirates Blues.
Talking about Ali Abid, last season I saw him play a gem of a knock in Sharjah on a very green wicket when nobody else was able to bat, and he scored 74 runs by just sticking around. That's up in the air and it's gonna fall safe. Nothing is going the Blues' way. Couple of easy runs for Rohan Mustafa. Lucky again. So yeah, talking about that innings once again, we'll take a look at that. That knock from Ali Abid. I remember I was doing the presentation. Get back to that again. Look at that shortish delivery. Quick. He was late on the shot again. Lucky that it fell in no man's land and went further away from the fielder. So an easy 2 there. But the kind of knock that Ali Abid played in that game, it was a low-scoring thriller. And he made sure that he took his team to safety in a very quick time, mind you. He started off slowly, but got to a strike rate of somewhere around 140, which was absolute gem of a knock. One of the best knocks that I'll remember for the rest of my life. 4 overs gone, 34 for 2. So the floating power play will come into effect here. And I think it's a good time because the momentum has been going towards Abu Dhabi's way, especially in that last over with a 6 and a 4 to start the proceedings. Very expensive over coming in first up from Mohammad Ramazan. Rohan Mustafa is looking good. He hasn't played the best of shots, mind you, but he's produced the result, and that is what is important, especially in a T10 game, going at a strike rate of more than 200. In a chase where you need to score at around 10.4 runs per over right from the start. It's hanging in the balance. They need a wicket here. It's going to be Hazrat Bilal to come in and bowl this floating power play. This is going to be his last over, mind you. He's bowled really well. First ball wicket for him. There he goes. Swing and a miss.
A perfect start here for Hazrat Bilal in this over again. Starts off with a dot ball. Remember, sometimes this power play goes against the batting side. We've seen that on a number of occasions. And it's the best bowler for Emirates Blues that has taken the ball. Look at that. Excellent delivery. Rohan Mustafa trying to go a little too hard on that one, missing it completely.
I think he's better off going and playing that shot up and over the infield on the offside. It would have been a high percentage shot compared to the one he tried. But you're right. I think he was looking to hit it too hard. Nicely bowled again. Plays it well for a single.
Another very good delivery there from Hazrat Bilal. Right in the block hole. Rohan Mustafa did really well to just play it in the gap and get a single. They need to make sure that the rotation keeps going. They can't allow any of the batters to just stick out there and not rotate strike. They still need 69 more runs of 34 deliveries, and with no power play after this, it's going to be a mighty task, even though they have 8 wickets in hand. That's the field set up. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard, a deep third, and a deep square leg, packed offside field for Ali Abid.
69 more to get, 34 balls remaining. It's going to be a tight game. If they can get a wicket, squeeze a wicket here. It's game on. Nicely bowled again. Trying to go for the big shot here. Could not get underneath the ball. Good bowling.
Excellent delivery. This has been a very, very good spell of fast bowling from Hazrat Bilal. Gave away just 3 runs in his first over, and now in the first 3 deliveries inside the power play, he's given away just 1 more run. Oh, this is mighty good from the fast bowler.
And again, swing and a miss. Another good ball. asking for a wide here, Ali Abid. He wouldn't get it. It was the perfect bouncer.
I think he was asking for one for the over. Definitely not a wide. I was nowhere near over his head. But good mix-up here from Hazrat Bilal. Bowling a couple of deliveries in the block hole. And this one slightly shorter length, pulling his length back. Quick delivery. Not allowing Ali Abid to settle down. He's taken 7 deliveries for his 4 runs.
Oh, missed out on a full toss. Trying to hit it too hard again. The bat turning in his hand. Would have been a chance had it hit the stumps directly.
Trying to hit them too hard. That's it's not working for Abu Dhabi. And all those dot balls, they're just building up the pressure. Should have just eased that down, played with timing, and he could have probably gotten 4 runs. Remember, this is a power play overs, so not too much protection on the boundary ropes. But Ali Abid, well, he's not getting his mojo here, and that's troubling him. 5 runs for 8 deliveries for him.
You are certainly getting your mojo on. Haven't heard that word in a long time. Well done, Rashid. That's up in the air. It's gonna go and beat the fielder for a boundary. Good finish to the over. Flat batting it. That's typical Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, shorter length delivery, and he was expecting that with mid-off, mid-on in the circle. Plays a good shot. Got a bit of bat on that, and ends up being a boundary. But a good spell comes to an end from Hazrat Bilal. 9 runs in his 2 overs and a wicket. 64 more required of 30 deliveries. 5 overs done. 40 for 2, and there'll be a change in the voices in the com box. To take you through for the next 5 overs is going to be Rizwan Rahman and Asghar Khan.
Thank you very much, Rashid and Faizan Khan. Well, welcome back, Rizwan Rahman. Abu Dhabi just struggling a little, 40 for 2 after 5 overs as he drops one shot. And Ali Abid has launched him all the way for 6. That's a magnificent blow.
That was one shot Ali Abid was waiting for. He got it right off the middle of the bat, and that will give him a lot of confidence going into the game. This is what I tell you, the shortest format of the game, and one such shot, and that will get the momentum in your favor. A brilliant shot there from Ali Abid.
Absolutely, Rizwan. Well, you never know that one delivery, as you've spoken, can change the momentum. Ali Abid getting on the act here. And this time he smashes one again to the man in the deep, but this time along the ground, just for a single.
As long as they've got Ali Abid and Rohan Mustafa out at the center, they can fancy the chances of crossing that over the line. But they still have a lot of runs to be scored. They need 57 runs of 28 deliveries. Couple of good overs can get the game into their favor.
Well, absolutely. 2 very experienced players in the middle. 57 of 28. It looks tough, but when you have 2 quality players and batting to come, you're always in the game. Full toss, but be touch disappointed there on Mustafa. Misses out on that one.
Didn't get the connection there, Rohan Mustafa. He's raised on to 33 of 17 deliveries. Ali Abid 12 of 10 was slightly off colour initially. Was trying to take some time out at the centre. Hardik Pai, what an experience for him, coming out to bowl to some vintage cricketers here in the Emirates D10 league.
Yeah, the pressure is on him, but he's got good head on his shoulders. This time, this could be opportunity. Long off, comes around well. Just falls short of that man initially. I thought hit it straight down his throat, Ali Abid. Slicing that one a little.
Lucky on that occasion, didn't get the timing right. He could have either sailed it over the boundary rope or could have been caught in the deep. But lucky Ali Abid survives there.
49 for 2. 2 very important deliveries coming up. Gives him the charge, and this time hits it over extra cover. Desperate effort, great effort there. in the field. That certainly saved 2 runs there.
Overall, good game of cricket being played here. You can see the aggression coming in from Rohan Mustafa, and very well negotiated there by Rohan, and equally disciplined fielding out there. Managed to save a couple of runs for the team Emirates Blues.
Gain bowls it short. This time he sliced it up and over. Short third man for another boundary. What a way to finish the over.
Was an expensive over. 15 runs coming off that over. Hardik Pai, expensive 55 for 2 after over number 6.
$55 for 2 after 6 overs. Well, Rohan Mustafa on 39 of 19, and Ali Abid is just beginning to cut loose here. Akif Raja there. Emirates Blues captain, marshalling his troops and just looking for another break here. That partnership is threatening to take the game away from them.
In a T10 format, 49 of 24 is quite doable, and that's exactly what Ali Abid and Rohan Mustafa would be eyeing at. They need to stay there. It would be difficult for a new batter to come out and play, so the whole idea of both the batters would be to bat deep.
This time gets the outside edge. Is going to race away. Fine. Away from that third man fielder for another boundary. Well, runs are beginning to flow here for Abu Dhabi.
They've decided see ball, hit ball concept coming into play from Ali Abid, and an outside edge getting them a boundary. They would not mind the way they're coming as long as that is adding to the tally. Ali Abid enjoying that boundary.
He's given it a rail swing. He was looking to heave that through mid-wicket. He's very, very strong. Anything away from that long on to deep mid-wicket. Very strong player through the leg side, Ali Abid. Good all-round player. When he looks to play those big shots, that's where the strength is. This time he goes to his favorite area. And don't worry about that one. That is a maximum. Terrific strike here from Ali Abid.
Mohammad Ramzan straight away under pressure. Was expensive in the first over. Yet again, offering that half tracker for a batter of Ali Abid's caliber. He would not miss out on that opportunity. That has been ploved towards the deep square leg region for a maximum.
That was the 46th, 6th of the tournament. Rizwanur Rahman, so you can get a fair idea. There's been some tremendous ball striking, and that has gone to the other oval, the oval number 1 here at the 7 Districts Stadium in Ajman. What entertainment.
Entertainment guaranteed. This is what I tell you is all about Emirates D10 or any T10 format for the matter of fact. But in at D10, you've got that quality, you've got the cream of UAE playing out there, and always you can look out for those contests between the batter and the bowler. Ramzan, you can see the change in the field as well. Long off goes outside the 30-yard circle.
Third man comes up, so different plans here, but the execution has got to be spot on. If he misses his length, he's in trouble here. He goes full, and he bangs him over long off. Don't worry about that one. That's back-to-back sixes. This game is taking a different sort of turn here. 6 of the tournament. Well, there you go. You got 2 and 2.
Well, class personified there from Ali Abid. That was in the slot for the taking. All he had to do is get the right connection, and clearing the boundary with ease is Ali Abid for you. Well, this shows the quality of this man, Ali Abid. Well, he's done it time and again, umpteenth number of times for various different teams that he's actually played for. And Ali Abid showcasing his talent yet again.
Again, short. This has gone up in the air. This should be a simple catch for the wicketkeeper. He takes it. That's a big breakthrough here. And finally, after 2 sixes, Ramzan getting that much-needed breakthroughs.
He will be a bit relieved after that. There was a half tracker. No connection not coming from the middle of the bat and straight into the hands of the keeper. And finally, Mohammad Ramzan gets some redemption. Ali Abid will have to take a long walk back to the dugout.
A very important breakthrough here for Emirates Blues. 33 required of the last 20 deliveries. 71 for 3 now. $71 for 3, so a couple of sixes from Ali Abid before he perished. A much needed break for Mohammad Ramzan. He's been expensive, but he's picked up a mighty important wicket that brings Mohammad Nadeem into the middle. Quick delivery there. Just steep bounce there and worked away awkwardly through the leg side for a single.
Good delivery there from Mohammad Ramzan on that occasion. Nadeem watchfully playing that. He doesn't need to do anything silly out there. Rohan is out there at the center for a decent amount of time. 39 of 19 for him. They need 32 of 19 in a T10 format. Absolutely doable. And they did take that calculated risks up against Mohammad Ramzan. They were successful in the end. Ali Abid did lose that wicket, but he provided that much needed impetus in the run chase.
Well, absolutely, Rizwan. This game is on the knife edge and is going to go right till the wire here. But as long as Rohan Mustafa is there with the kind of experience he has, Abu Dhabi will feel they still have the upper hand in this game. Last ball. Oh, good delivery to finish. Extra bit of bounce. Good carry to the wicketkeeper. 7 gone. 72 for 3. Mohammad Nadeem coming in the middle order at number 5. And this is a bit of a risk in my point of view because Mohammad Nadeem does like the spinners. And he's a very good hitter of the ball against spinners, but beautifully bowled from Hirsch. This side there coming around the wicket.
Quick delivery and right on the money. Beautiful start for Harsh Desai, but he's got to be careful. He's up against a dangerous, destructive batter, Mohammad Nadeem.
Full toss. Hits it hard towards that extra cover fielder. Well, 31 of 16 now. Good start from the youngster. This is a big responsibility for him to bowl this over.
Well, absolutely. What an experience he's having out there. Ambidextrous, bowls both ways, right arm and left arm bowling. He's up against some quality batters. Rohan Mustafa, 39 of 20 for him. And you can see he would be eyeing for that wicket. The price scalp of Rohan Mustafa. Can he get a wicket here?
He would love to pick up a wicket. Going for that Yorker offside off stump. Sliced away and picked the gap to perfection there. Rohan Mustafa is turning it on here.
Well, he does it n number of times, I would say, Rohan Mustafa. That was easy pickings for him. All he had to do is slash it over that inner circle and one bounce into the fence. Well, 27 of 15. The game is in control of Team Abu Dhabi at this juncture.
This time he goes short and he goes bang through the leg side. Hits it hard and flat on the fence. Will they go upstairs to check that one? What a strike here, but a poor delivery from the youngster. He's feeling the pressure here.
He certainly is feeling the pressure. His young gun up against some quality and vintage cricketer Rohan Mustafa. All he had to do is just wait on it and comfortably placed it over the deep square leg region. We're just having a look at that. I reckon that will be a maximum.
That one just about landed on that skirting there at the ropes. They're still checking to make that final call. Dropping it short, the youngster initially trying to bowl those Yorkers. Now one length delivery. And I think that will be a sixth. There you go. That's the signal from the umpire. Dropping it short. That brings up the number of sixes in this tournament to 48. Gives him the charge this time. Straight to the fielder. This will be a chance. Oh. I think he's in trouble, Mohammad Nadeem there.
In fact, he's walking back to the dugout. There was a close call. Rohan charging down the wicket straight into the hands of the fielder. Just could not reach in time, not even in the frame there. And an easy run out for Emirates Blues. And Mohammad Nadeem will have to take a walk back.
Unfortunate for Mohammad Nadeem. He sacrificed his wicket for the team cause. Ron called him through. And early exit for Mohammad Nadeem. 83 for 4. New batsman is Basil Hamid. 83 for 4. Last delivery of the 8th over. 21 required of 13. Desai with a very good delivery to finish the over. And keeps it to a single. 84 for 4 after 8. And the captain taking responsibility is going to be Akif Raja with the ball. Express fast bowler. And big job to do for him.
He's just given away those 4 runs in the first over and has taken that responsibility. He would want to leave at least a minimum of 13 to 14 runs in the final over to defend. It'll be interesting to see how Basil will combat Akif Raja.
Starts off with a quickish length delivery, angling it in to the pads. Well, this could be anybody's game, Rizwan. Legged by is the signal from Mujahid Raza.
Well, with 6 wickets in hand and with the likes of Rohan Mustafa and Basil Hamid out at the centre, the pendulum is more or less towards the favour of the team Abu Dhabi, unless something special happens here. If Akif Raja can produce some wickets in this over, it will be interesting to see how they go about it.
That's the Amber's red dugout. Terrific campaign for them so far. They've won 3 out of 3. 85 for 4. Raja charging in. Round the wicket, beautiful delivery, outside edge, and the captain gets a breakthrough here. That's a major scalp. Rohan Mustafa departs for 49 and Akif Raja is amongst them now. Big breakthrough here.
There you go. That's exactly what we were talking about, using all the experience Akif Raja. Beautiful pitch of delivery and straight into the hands of the wicket keeper Rohan Mustafa after doing a wonderful job to the dugout. And there'll be two new batters out at the center. Is this going to be the twist in the tail? Rohan Mustafa departs after scoring 49 off 24. 85 for 5, Team Abu Dhabi.
That brings another left-hander. They're continuing with the left and right hand combination, and no better man to walk at this stage. Replacing Rohan Mustafa is going to be Mohammad Uzair with the striking ability, but he's got up against a fiery fast bowler aiming for that block out delivery. They are pushing hard. They need a good throw here. This is terrific fielding. The fielding standard needs to lift up, especially when the game is on the line, Rizwan.
A left-hander replacing a left-hander, and absolutely the team Emirates Blue living up to the expectations, doing a phenomenal job in the field. And one of my favorite batter, Uzair Khan, walks out to the center. He's got a huge responsibility on his shoulders, and he's got to go right from ball one. He got this off the mark of the first delivery. It'll be interesting to see how many runs will Team Abu Dhabi score in the next 3 deliveries. It's crucial. They need 18 of 9. They need at least 6 runs in this over.
This time he gives himself room and open up the offside just short of that third man fielder. Akif Raja there giving him that stare. You needed to come in and take that one, but still a good effort.
Well, he's mixing it up really, really well. Just like a DJ there, Akif Raja. Doing everything right, bowled a brilliant first over, doing the second over, picked up the crucial wicket of Rohan Mustafa, using all his experience. Well, we've got a game on. This can be a nail biter.
Oh, what a over from the skipper. Right when the team needed him, he stood up tall. This is up in the air. This could be opportunity. Back foot point, takes it. Akif Raja strikes again. Double strike in the over from the skipper, and all of a sudden this game has taken a different sort of twist here.
It's not always about batting. It's not always about batting. It is the bowling also that counts. And there you go. Akif Raja proving it yet again. 2 wickets in that over. Crucial 2 wickets. Destructive batters. And Uzair Khan will have to walk back.
A short pitch delivery. That was a quick ball as well from Akif Raja. Uzair departs for 1. Akif Raja with magnificent figures. Under pressure, Rizwan 2 for 6. Last ball of the spell, charging in. Oh, square drive. Straight to the fielder in the deep, and this will be a run out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Abu Dhabi is falling apart at the wrong time.
Well. 3 wickets in that over. And what a brilliant over that was from Akif Raja. A rocket arm from the deep and straight into the hands of the keeper, and a comfortable run out yet again. And Akif Raja doing the right thing is managed to keep 16 runs in the final over for Team Emirates Blues to defend.
88 for 7 after 9 overs. Well, Basil Hamid and Ibrar in the middle. Ibrar have scored some useful runs. He's a lusty hitter coming in at number 9 along with Basil Hamid. But 16 of the last 6. Where this game is heading, Rizwan?
Well, it could be anybody's game as long as you have Basil Hamid out there. He's got that ability to hit. But I feel personally that the pendulum is in the favor of Emirates Blues.
Absolutely. That over from Akif Raja has just changed the complexion of the game completely. It's going to be Asif. Basil Hamid, swing and a miss. A little bit of shape as well from Asif.
Beautiful line, and that was an off-pace delivery. That's exactly what you've got to do in the death over when you're defending those 16 runs. A good start for Asif. Remember, he's coming out to bowl the first over. That was a huge swing, but didn't quite get the connection there, Basil Hamid.
Very good start. Pressure on Basil. He's got to hit a maximum here. This is skied up in the air. And it's gone all the way. For a moment, I just thought that the fielder was just hopping around looking to take that one. That was a very good connection. At the end, that has gone for 6.
What a good shot that is from Basil Hamid. Doing the right thing. Didn't take that single in the previous delivery. And he had that courage to go big, and he did that rightly. That was in the slot for him, and he's deposited that towards that long off region. Basil Hamid, they need 10 or 4 here. Game on.
Abu Dhabi, they are back in the contest here. He goes length, and he goes long, and goes 6. Again, back-to-back 6s. Basil Hamid has brought Abu Dhabi not only back in the game, but in front in this game as well.
What a good strike that was from Basil Hamid. Yet again, half tracker, and Basil Hamid pounces onto it. This is what he can do to you. He's using all his experience and class and a comfortable maximum. And all of a sudden, they just need 4 runs of 3 deliveries. Those 2 back-to-back maximums getting Team Abu Dhabi back in the game.
100 for 7. 12 runs of the first 3 deliveries. Back-to-back 6s. You said, Rizwan, well, this could be all over. It's a good delivery. And this time he takes a single.
He's doing the right thing. They just need 3 runs now. And when you have Basil Hamid, the expectation being a UAE capped player are extremely high. And he's done that tonight for Team Abu Dhabi. 2 ballistic maximums from Basil Hamid. And rightly so, having a quick conversation with Ibrar. They don't need a biggie. They can just milk a single and a double, can get over the line with ease.
Well, Ibrar has got to be smart here. You don't want to be... That's the coach for Abu Dhabi. He's still tense. Well, in the picture, a lot of nerves as well outside the park. Ibrar goes big, and he's nailed it out of the ground. And that's a victory for Abu Dhabi. These two have done it. 3 sixes in the last over. And they finish it with 1 ball to spare.
Wow. Absolute wow from Ibrar. He thought for a second he will just nudge it for a single, but he says even I can hit long boundaries, and Ibrar does it with comfort and ease, and Team Abu Dhabi gets over the line in the final over. What an outing for them.
A terrific win. After that over from Akif Raja, they were in trouble, requiring 16 of the last over, and 2 sixes by Basil Hamid. That was a magnificent hit from Ibrar to finish the game. Jubilation for Abu Dhabi, but Emirates Blue, spare of thought for them. They'll be gutted.
They did extremely well till that previous over. Just that last over not in their favor. I tell you what, in a shorter format of the game, this is what happens. 1 good over will change the course of the game completely, and that's match number 6 for you. Abu Dhabi winning by comfortable 3 wickets in the end.
Terrific win. The match number 6 of Fan Court Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. Handshakes all round. Such a beautiful evening and a great place to play cricket here at the 7 District Stadium here in Ajman. What a game of cricket, Rizwan, it turned out to be.
Great display of cricketing skills from both the teams. A lot of youngsters in team Emirates Blues and the vintage cricketers from Abu Dhabi. They took on each other, and what a good finish towards the end.
Beautiful evening. It's a tremendous sight. One of the best facilities around in the country. Abu Dhabi was one stage they were cruising along, then they lost a couple of wickets, and at the end it was a nail biter. Well, that's the batting guard there. Ali Shan went for a duck up front. Rohan Mustafa once again in the action. 49 of 24 runs for Ali Abid, a crucial 29 as well. And 15 for Basil Hamid. That was the difference. And Ibrar also hitting a glorious 6 to finish the game off.
Well, that's the bowling scorecard. 1 for 9 for Hazrat Bilal, the pick of the bowlers for sure. Akif Raja bowled extremely well as well. 2 for 7 for him. Did provide that wonderful 19th over for the team. Mohammad Rizwan was quite expensive. 1 for 32 for him. Hardik Pai, none for 15. And Mohammad Asif bowling that last over, none for 19. 2 extras in those 9.5 overs.
Bowling needed to be a lot economical, especially from someone in that middle overs as well. These are the highlights. All started with the first ball delivery. Ali Shan hitting one straight to covers. Rohan Mustafa, his phenomenal form throughout the season continues, playing those trademark Rohan Mustafa shots off the back foot, off the front foot. Kamran Atta stutter, and he was a goner. At that stage, they need that partnership, and Ali Abid and Rohan Mustafa provided that.
Brilliant stuff by Rohan Mustafa and Ali Abid. They kept the scoreboard ticking at regular intervals, picking up the singles and doubles. But one good over from Hardik Pai. They scored 15 runs off that over.
Ali Abid getting on the act, hitting those sixes before he skied one up in the air. That was the mini collapse started there for Abu Dhabi. Rohan Mustafa on the other end fighting hard and getting those boundaries away. And it was another opportunity where Nadeem was run out, and then Akif Raja getting that huge wicket. That really opened up the game, and another wicket of Uzair. At that stage, Emirates Blues, they were back in the hunt with 16 in the last over. That run out also happened in the same over. Good piece of fielding in the deep.
Wonderful keeping there. 3 wickets in that over provided by Akif Raja, and then it was 3 monstrous sixes. 2 coming from the blade of Basil Hamid and 1 towards the end by Ibrar. He finishes off in style for Team Abu Dhabi.
A terrific win for them. Look at that. Relation from these two and Abu Dhabi. Tremendous win. The first game of the campaign, and they're off to a flyer. That's the match summary then. Emirates Blues batting first, 103 for 8 of allotted 10 overs. Aryan with 34. Uzair picked up 3 wickets, 2 wickets for Ibrar and 1 wicket for Mohammad Mohsen. In reply, Abu Dhabi, it just got over the line with 1 delivery remaining. Top scored by Rohan Mustafa. Ali Abid chipped in with 29, 15 unbeaten. Valuable contribution from Basil Hamid. 2 wickets for Akif Raja. He's bowled his heart out along with Hazrat Bilal. And Abu Dhabi at the end won by 3 wickets. We will take a short break, and on the other side, we will see Faizan Khan with the post-match presentation ceremony where he's got the player of the match alongside him.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 6 of the fan code Emirates D10, powered by 7 Districts. What a close game. What a great game we've had. It was topsy-turvy with 16 for 4 wickets down, and getting to 103 was a good effort coming in from Emirates Blues. But what a comeback from Team Abu Dhabi after losing 2 quick wickets. Then it was that man, Rohan Mustafa, who steadied the ship, and eventually Basil Hamid took it home for them, and comfortably in the end. But a great game of cricket comes to an end, and this is the time to announce the player of the match. And for that, in the presentation party, I have with me our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, next to me, looking handsome as always. And of course, looking as sturdy as always, our player of the match is Rohan Mustafa. Welcome, Rohan. Congratulations. 49 of 24 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. There's no stopping Rohan Mustafa when he gets into the zone, doesn't it, Ronnie?
First of all, thanks to Allah. Yeah, of course, I've started D10 from the last year where I played in final, some 80 runs in the final. And Alhamdulillah, I did for the team. I would wish that I finished that match because it was my responsibility to do it because it was not that much, 2 over 20 runs. But anyhow, Basil was still there and he did.
Ronnie, don't you think you gave away too many runs in the middle overs because they were 16 for 4 down?
100% you are totally right, Fazan bhai. We were thinking that they are a little bit weaker team and we took it a little bit easy in the middle, and you know we didn't take it seriously and we were just bowling normal things. We didn't bowl according to the field. I think that was a best lesson for us, as I was speaking to Abid as well, that we gave away a lot of runs. And yeah.
You're happy with your own form?
Yes, of course. I'm doing really well for Abu Dhabi. They are happy, I am happy, and Alhamdulillah.
Great talking to you, Ronnie, as always. And you had a lot of inputs on the ground, and I had a lot of comments on that, so go watch it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you once again. That was Rohan Mustafa. Of course, he's a chirpy candidate and always into the game. That's it from the presentation. We have another match coming up in just a bit. We'll see you then.